a wonderful day, night, or early morning, depending on where you're tuning in from. Truly appreciate everybody who's showing up and appreciate everybody who's been watching and whatnot. Super grateful and super thankful. If you've seen that right there, that is another X-Class solar flare. We got hit with one. We got 4 of them this month. It's almost 11/11, and yeah, it's getting crazy. Things are getting super intense right now. Energy is definitely going at it right now. I hope everybody's doing good. I really appreciate everybody being here. Let's get a microphone check right now. Make sure you guys can hear me. It's working. How's everybody doing? The world's going on here. Alright, there it is. There it is, guys. There it is. Pinned message for the day. I do hope everybody's doing good. There's a lot of things happening. You know, things are truly intense right now. Things are getting absolutely crazy right now. Welcome everyone in. I do appreciate everyone being in here, showing up and showing support. Let me know what you guys think, because we got a whole lot to talk about. So if you guys did not know, there was a 19-hour blackout on the Schumann resonance from, what was it, November 9, very early hours around 3-4 a.m. all the way until very late at night. Then we started getting massive activity, very odd activity, and as of now it's looking calm. I'm going to give you real-time data in just a moment, but as you can see, things were intense. You know for a fact we're definitely getting bombarded with some massive energy. On top of that, of course, we are in a solar minor solar storm, and of course there's a lot of things happening. Let's keep on going and whatnot. Again, we had a, what did we hit today? A power, roughly power 25 or so, which is pretty strong. I was wrong. Power 22, quarterly 11. Let's get an idea of what's really going on the Italian Schumann resonance. Well, as you can see, of course, not too much activity happening on the Italian Schumann resonance. And by the way, welcome everyone to another live stream. I do hope everybody is doing very well. I really appreciate everybody being here in the live stream. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. I really appreciate that. It's really grateful and thankful. On that, of course, just a red line over here. We've been getting a lot of activity, but as of right now, there definitely doesn't seem to be much at all. But it is active. Let me tell you that. It's active and it's getting active. So here's real-time data. As you can see, we're near November 11. Let me give you guys a refresh. So what just happened here? Okay, here we go. So we're getting a lot of horizontal activity, vertical, then we're going horizontal, like lines going sideways. Now we're getting vertical spikes again. This is integration energy. You know, could there be something big coming? Potentially. There's a lot of things happening, and we are getting, you know, a massive storm tomorrow. I gotta talk about that as well. But as you can see, as we look at things, you know, pretty calm here. Then we, of course, had some really crazy energy. Let's talk about this. So again, we do have a S1 minor solar radiation storm. KP index is a 3+. We did have active geomagnetic conditions recently. Solar winds are just under high, you know, they're a little bit moderate. The magnimeters, we dipped down to a K6. This is actually slightly south, so, you know, we've been really stuck south over here. Densities, solar wind density is, very interesting. We were getting towards like 20 and 30, but we've been pretty calm lately. So if you didn't know, we did get hit with an X-class solar flare from sunspot region 4274. And as you can see, of course, a halo coronal mass ejection was detected following the eruption, which likely has an Earth-directed component. And this coronal mass ejection is to arrive late Tuesday, November 11, and could issue a moderate G2 geomagnetic storm watch. So that is pretty intense, and that was something that faced us. That was yesterday, because believe it or not, today we did get another one. Let me click on this. All right, and again, sunspot region 4274 pretty much did it again. Welcome to the stream programming. How's your day going? It is at it again, and we have a long duration X 1.2 solar flare. Really powerful. And overall, of course, looking at the coronal mass ejection, we see that a bulk of the halo coronal mass ejection is heading mostly to northwest, but there is a clear full halo, which means on Earth directed component is pretty much a guarantee. The X-class event is together with the 1.7 CME from yesterday. The second one has a high likelihood to arrive at Earth in the next 24 to 36 hours. We could see a massive geomagnetic storm. And on top of that, of course, we could definitely see some really crazy things happening. So overall, as you can see, things are definitely getting crazy here. Activity is incredibly high. It's going to be quite interesting to see what happens here. There's just so much happening. Let me show you guys something. We had a blackout on the electromagnetic spectrum of the Schumann resonance. So that is pretty huge if you ask me. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing, by the way? And there's been a lot. So let's break down everything that's going on. Welcome to the stream, Rachel, is it? Let's break down the solar flare activity. So we had an X-class yesterday, a 1.7 from sunspot 4274, and that sunspot region had a higher chance today to produce another X-class, and it did, a 1.2, and of course we had an M1.5. Very intense. I am doing pretty good. How about you? There's been a lot of activity from this sunspot region. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, it did work though. So obviously, of course, this has been a lot though. There has been a lot. And we had about, what, 4 X-class solar flares? 3 of them from that specific region. Looking at sunspot regions, this one is still active. There is still a lot of sunspots that are facing us, so we're going to have to see exactly what happens. Now, we do have a coronal hole on the map. And I was predicting that this thing over here, which I'm going to give you a better image of, let's get into it. Let's just see if there's been any CMEs. There has been. Whoa. You guys see, that's a huge release right there. That is a massive release. I don't know if this one has had one. But regardless, of course, there has been just so much activity lately. It's actually crazy. On image 195, this dark spot right here, this is a coronal hole. This could turn into a big coronal hole, and it could definitely face us in the next 2 to 3 days. So we've been having a lot of coronal holes lately, and this one, well, this is a coronal hole, and it will be facing us within just a few days. So this could be amplifying a lot of things happening. So this will be interesting. This will be interesting. There's just so much happening right now. When we look at the sun, I'm sure many of you have never seen it like this. This is definitely a big coronal hole here. right? Like millions of Earths can probably fit in that. And if you look at all these bright regions right here, these sunspot regions, this is insane here. We're definitely going to be, I mean, we've had a lot of release lately, so it's going to be very, very interesting. How's everybody's day going? Rachel, is it? How's your day going? Can you guys hear me or what? Hopefully everybody's having a pretty good day. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of activity though. This is a very, 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 very intense. Yeah, we can. All right, how's your day going? Doing good, Billy. What's up? Welcome back, Billy. Good to have you here, buddy. I was definitely going through it earlier, man. I couldn't tell what it was though. And this is where that X class was. That's 4 of them this month. It's been pretty crazy, guys. It's been very, very crazy. We have a coronal hole, Billy. Remember that one I was talking about? This is a coronal hole. It'll face us in the next few days. Let's see what else we got. I think that's about it. I think we covered up everything. Pretty crazy if you ask me. I don't know, that thing's not working anymore. Boy, oh boy, a lot of activity going on right now. Things are getting incredibly intense right now. Internet was acting up. I bet it was. Yeah, I feel like social media has been going crazy. I think we hit solar maximum like a month ago or so. I think we're out of it, and that's why things are getting crazy, or things are getting crazier. It definitely is the most intense for me than the last 6 months. Yeah, like I feel like whenever we were peaking, whether it's June, May, April of this year, yeah, like right now I'm definitely feeling like it's right there. It's a 9 out of 10 for me, bro. It's pretty crazy. A lot of people tomorrow, oh my goodness. It's like last year. Yeah, I feel like this year has just been nonstop. Like last year, I had periods of it. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting. How's everybody doing, by the way? Yeah, last year there was definitely some rough moments. So it looks like we are going to be getting pretty crazy now and next year, and then we'll probably cool down a bit. End of next year, we'll probably finally like cool down. You know. Um, yeah, it's pretty rough, and we're definitely gonna. The interstellar object is acting different. I know. It is different. You know how many earthquakes yesterday? I think like 30 of them hit Japan. They got like a tsunami warning. There's a volcano in Kalawiwi. I can't pronounce the name. Let me see what else is going on with Ray Atlas. There's like another Schumann resonance person that talks. I only like, and by the way, I don't watch that many channels anymore. I only tune in to like a couple people, and one of them was like almost going to go to the ER, bro. It was like crazy, man. Pretty wild times, wild times. Everybody's feeling it, man. It's a very interesting fact, or a very interesting thing. Usually we get about 1 or 2 Corona holes a month. I feel like we've been getting so many. We had about what, 4 or 5 in October. We're is the second one, I think. This is the second one so far in November, so it's getting pretty crazy. Yeah, my day's been all over the place, I feel like. Very much all over the place. Today's one of those days. Potentially, yeah. How's everybody been? I'm super grateful for everyone who's shown up to the stream. Make sure you guys hit the like button and make sure you guys subscribe, because we're pretty much covering everything on this channel. Like majority of space weather, Schumann resonance, any like spiritual stuff, symptoms, astrology. We're pretty heavy on that on this channel. More changes to 3i Atlas, correct? Yeah, I expect that thing to go crazy, bro. Like, for a few months. I expect that thing to change a lot. Today it felt like very awkward today. Like everybody today, like people I know, family, like everybody woke up like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like everybody was like, ugh, you know? Like I did not want to get out the house as much. Today there was definitely something up, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on. It's crazy right now. I feel like September and October were like calm down months. Even August was, but now it's like, oh my goodness, bro, it's crazy. Next month, I don't even know what's gonna happen next month. In January, oh man, what are they gonna do this year? Like every January there's something, right? Like this year it was airplanes. Last year it was like, what was it? Weird people doing weird stuff, if you know what I mean, right? They're catching all these weird people, and then you had I think it was like the year before. What was in 23? Right? Like every year there's just some big thing coming up and popping up. I don't know. 22 was war. So 23, I don't know. I mean, every year there's like something big, something weird that just happens. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what it's going to be next year, right? Time does fly by, though, I'll tell you that. So unfortunately, this could, I don't know, this thing just stopped working on me, but the other one does though. But yeah, I pretty much showed all the data, so yeah. Appreciate everybody showing up to the stream. Appreciate everybody You guys could rewind and, take a look at all the data and everything like that we broke down. So overall, we had another X-class solar flare. Energy's intense. We have another corona hole that will phase us in a few days. Massive solar storm tomorrow. We have a minor solar radiation storm going on right now, and it's been going on for a while. A lot of things going on, and hopefully everybody gets through it. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna see everybody next time. Thank you all.